my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my November low buy check-in. So I'm going to be sharing with you all the purchases I made, which includes my Sephora VIB sale haul, and I also picked up some clothes. So those are the two categories that I track in this series this year because those are the two areas that I am more often wanting to like impulse buy in. It's hard for me to like really stay on track and write it in. Like if I'm bored or emotionally spending, those are the two types of things I'm going to go for: beauty products and clothes. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to start with the beauty products. I'm going to leave chapters for the different sections down below if you want to skip around. But I feel like the Sephora VIB purchases are probably like the most exciting. So let's go ahead and start with them. So I did qualify for VIB status, which means that I got 15% off all of my purchases, which was really nice to be able to have a little bit of a discount. I picked up kind of a mix of things I wanted to try and replacement items. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to begin with the makeup. So I got two lip glosses, which kind of surprised me, but I'm very, very happy and pleased with them. So the first one is the Tower 28 gloss. This is the shade Coconut. This is the Shine On Lip Jelly. I believe that they have a couple different formulas, but I have been seeing people pan these throughout this year. I've heard just a lot about the brand and specifically the lip glosses. So I decided to try one. I got the shade Coconut. I really enjoy this shade, more so than I thought I would. The applicator itself is pretty like defined, which I like. And the color is just like a nice kind of like medium pink, but it does sheer out. So if you don't want as much color, you can just put like a quick coating on your lips. It's very comfortable. I did bring this to Germany with me when I was there for Thanksgiving, and it was great. I had to wear a mask like 95% of the time I was there, but even under a mask, this was very comfortable and it's not sticky. It's just very shiny and very smooth. So really, really happy with this. I get all the hype now. The other lip gloss I bought is from Fenty. So I already have the Fussy Gloss Bomb and I really enjoy it. So I wanted to pick up another one and I decided to get the shade Sweet Mouth, which is a little bit lighter. It's like a nude pink with shimmer in it. And I already knew I liked the formula. So that wasn't really a problem. Here it's showing a little bit more clear, but it does have a little bit of a pink like hue to it. It's not that like noticeable, but the pearlescence and shimmer in here definitely shines through on your lips and makes them like really like juicy looking. And yeah, I just really enjoy the lip glosses. So I'm happy that I picked up another one. I'm almost done with my Fussy gloss. So this is kind of a little bit of a like early replacement. Okay, and then I picked up a primer to try. I just got the mini, which honestly, this mini is smaller than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. This is the Smashbox Reduce Redness Primer, and I haven't tried it yet. I've like swatched it. It's just a green primer. It has a little bit of a silicone slip, which is not exactly what I was looking for, but I'm still going to give it a whirl. It's just a small size, so, I don't even think, it's not even a full, like half an ounce. It's 0.27 ounces. So it shouldn't be too hard. And this will probably be something I could easily pan if I needed to, but I am just open to trying different primers. My all-time favorite primer is the Too Faced Peachy Matte Cooling Primer, but it is discontinued now. And I did buy two of the travel sizes when it was like on clearance going out of stock, even on the Too Faced website. But now I'm trying to find, so I have two, but I'm trying to find like a little bit of a replacement. So I probably will be trying out other primers throughout the next year. I think I asked in one of my most recent videos, but if you have any recommendations, I have oily skin, and I prefer some sort of like mattifying type primer or something for oiliness, but I don't love the like super silicone-y slip. So if you have something in mind that doesn't like, it's not super slippy, let me know. Drugstore high end, I'm kind of open to trying anything now, and I'll just get like minis when I can. Okay, and the last makeup product, probably the most exciting, is I got a Natasha Denona eye palette. So this is the Mini Retro, and it's a 5-pan palette. I've seen people, own these for years, and I've always thought they were really beautiful. I've never tried Natasha Denona shadows before, so this was like kind of my opening experience. I did bring this palette to Germany with me because it was like brand new and I got it right before we were leaving and I couldn't help myself. But I really have enjoyed this. I think it's a really nice complementary palette to any kind of like quad you might have or like other travel palette maybe with kind of like the basics, because this has some like pops of color in it. And the formula is good. I'm still kind of getting used to all the different types of formulas in here because there are, I believe, three different types of formula in here. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, really, really liking this so far. And I definitely would pick up other Natasha Denona palettes, but this is kind of my entry. And normally this is $25, which I think for a 5-pan palette that's high end, I actually think that's pretty fair, but I was happy to get a little bit of a discount on it. So this was kind of like my exciting eyeshadow purchase. I told myself that you can only buy one eyeshadow palette, and this is the one I chose. And then I did get 2 other items. One is a hair care item. This is from The Ordinary. It's a hair care line. I didn't even know that The Ordinary had hair care, but I really like a lot of The Ordinary products I've tried. So I figured I would give this a whirl, and it had great reviews. This is the multi-peptide serum for hair density. So this is basically just a serum for your hair. It has a variety of different oils in it. And I don't know if it really will help with like density of your hair or anything, but I do know that the more I've like started to take care of my scalp, like by using a shampoo brush, and I have kind of like other serums or oils that I use kind of like on the top of my scalp, I have noticed a difference. Just like, I don't really suffer from dandruff, but sometimes you get a little bit of flakiness, or sometimes your hair and your scalp is just dry in general. And so I wanted to kind of keep that trend going and try a different product. So this is what I'm trying. I'm not done with the current one I have, but again, because I have a discount, I wanted to give this a whirl. And the last item, this is like also kind of an early replacement. Like I probably have a couple weeks before I'm going to crack into it. But this is from the Inky List. Also have enjoyed the few products I've tried so far. This is the Retinol Eye Cream. I'm currently using the Glow Recipe Retinol Eye Cream, which I really like. It's $42. And even with the discount, I was like, I just don't know. So I'm going to give this one a whirl. I have not tried it yet, but if I have any sort of reaction or it just doesn't like jive well with my eyes, I will purchase the Glow Recipe. I'll return this and get the Glow Recipe one, even though it's more expensive. But I'm gonna give this one a whirl first. You know, as long as I don't have like irritation or anything like that, I'd like to try this. Just because I don't love that I have to pay $40 something for my eye cream, but on the flip side, that eye cream has lasted me an entire year. So, you know, we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, I did pick this up to try. Haven't tried it yet. So that was the Sephora order, and those were the only beauty products I picked up in the month. So as far as my budget goes, I started the month with $111.83 because I gave myself $100 in November instead of $50 because I knew the sale was coming, and I spent $104.61. So I didn't spend it all. I still had $7.22 left remaining, which was nice to not like be all the way down, but I didn't purchase anything else with that $7.22. So all of that to say, in December, I am also going to give myself $100 instead of the normal $50 for 2 reasons. One, it's my birthday month. My birthday is December 30th. And so at the end of the year, there's always all sorts of like discounts from Ulta, from Target, from Sephora, from wherever. And it kind of coincides with my birthday. And sometimes I get like double points or whatever perk. So I like to kind of hold a little bit of money for that. If there's something maybe I want to purchase myself as a birthday gift, like a palette, or I don't even know what, I haven't really thought about it yet. Also, at the end of the year, I do like to kind of replenish and repurchase a few items like annually. For example, I buy a new brow gel every year, even if I don't have it completely finished. It just like freaks me out that it's been open for a year. My favorite nail polish remover, I usually get a bottle of that from Ulta. And I have a couple of other items on my list that more like body care related, and maybe like 1 or 2 skincare products. But yeah, so those 2 things I want to make sure I had enough money for. Giving myself $100 in December instead of the $50 I've been doing all year, which will give me a total of $107.22 going into December. And then the other item for the beauty section of this video that I want to update you on is the credit system. So at the end of November, I had 8 credits. So for me, how I earn a credit is by finishing a makeup product up. That earns me 1 credit. And then when I need to actually use a credit is when I purchase makeup that's not a true like one-to-one replacement. So for me, all 5 of the makeup items I purchased from Sephora needed credits. So it was great that I had 8 ready to go so I could use 5 of them. So that left me then with 3 credits, but I did finish 1 makeup product up in the month of November, so that earned me 1 more. So I'm back to 4 now. I'm hoping that in December I can finish up a couple other makeup products just for the end of the year. I'm kind of like honing in on a few things. That would be kind of fun to see, but that is something I am going to play by the rules for my purchase at the end of the year. If there is anything I want to buy, I still need to be within budget and I have to be within the credit system. So I can't just buy like I don't know, a huge gift pack or like gift set of all this makeup if it's not one-to-one replacements and if it's not within the credit system. So that is that for the beauty section. I'd love to know how you guys did if you're on a no buy or a low buy with all the sales season. I know Black Friday just happened. I didn't purchase anything from Black Friday. I did look, but I didn't purchase anything. So yeah, let me know how you are doing as far as beauty like sales season. Okay, so for clothing, I did pick up a few items. I think I talked about it last month that I was planning to pick up a few items for winter / for the trip that I took over Thanksgiving. And I did. So let me share with you what I purchased. I got a few new shirts. So this one that I'm wearing, this green, is kind of like a mock or like a light turtleneck here. And it's got a ribbed, like stitch to it or knit to it. I guess I don't really know what you would call it, but it's just a long sleeve. It's very comfortable. I love this kind of like olive sage green color. I think it's really nice. And I actually bought 3 of these shirts. So I have this one, and then I have a white one, and then I also have kind of like this rust, orange, brown, red kind of color. So these have been really great. I've enjoyed having them to layer with, like I can put a jacket over it, like a lighter weight jacket. I can put like a flannel over it or a cardigan. And yeah, I just think that they look really nice. I definitely have a couple of long sleeves, but all my white long sleeves were like pretty well stained and they just weren't looking that sharp anymore. So I'm happy I got a white one. I also got another white long sleeve. This one is similar, but it's a V-neck instead of a like higher neck. So I did pick up another white long sleeve and it's still kind of that like ribbed knit, but again, I had like no white long sleeves and I like white long sleeves in the winter because it makes me look a little bit less pale and because again, layering is really nice. So I bought 4 long sleeve shirts. I also bought a pair of black jeans. You guys remember last month, if you saw my update, I bought a pair of black jeans, even though I was supposed to be on a no buy. And then I tried them on and they didn't fit. So then I returned them and I stuck to my no buy. But I finally then went back to Target, spent the time to try on black jeans and found a pair that fits me really well that I really like. So I did buy a pair of black skinny jeans, which I really, really am happy with. I wore them all over in Europe and they were very comfortable. And I just think that having a black jean is a nice staple to have to switch between a blue jean and leggings and, all the other things I wear. I also got 8 pairs of underwear. It was just like time for me to, get rid of some pairs that I've had for quite a while. They just are falling apart, looking kind of dingy. The lace on some of them is like all torn up. So I did buy 8 pairs of underwear from Target. And when I purchased from Target, I got like a little bit of deal. It was like buy 4 and I don't know, get 10% off or something like that. So I had about 10% off of the 8 that I did purchase. I'm very happy with that. And it was nice to have like fresh, fresh underwear is like a good feeling and it kind of makes you a little bit of pep in your step, even though like nobody knows why. I kind of like that though. Okay, so let's talk about the budget for the clothing. I had the goal to make sure that I'm staying within $500 for my clothing budget for the year. It is different than the beauty budget in that I don't just get like so much per month. It's just like that's the total. It comes out of my spending category in my actual budget, which I do share my monthly budgets here on YouTube if you're interested. At the beginning of November, I had $81.88. And I ended up spending $115.99. So I did go over budget. by $34.11. But to be honest, I'm not returning anything. I do not feel bad. I feel like the purchases I made were very reasonable. They fit my lifestyle. They fit like my current needs very well. And these shirts will last me a few years. So I'm not gonna like return one to try to get close to that budget. But what I'm going to do is put myself on a no buy for clothes, shoes, that type of thing in December. I really don't think I need anything. I should be able to rotate through what I currently have. I'm in the process of, bringing out some of my heavier clothes still now that it is wintertime and there's snow on the ground. So that's something that, I think I can successfully do. And then hopefully at the end of the year, I can give you like a double thumbs up that I stayed with that. But I really don't need anything. And, just getting these new long sleeves, the black jeans, kind of put enough variety into my wardrobe again that I'm feeling kind of refreshed and excited about what I have. So that is going to be it for my update for both the beauty section and the clothing section of my low buy. I would love to hear from you guys. Are you enjoying this series? Do you think I should do this again next year? Would you like to see something different? I'm really kind of on the fence about what I want to do next year. I will always have a beauty category in my normal like monthly budget. But I want to know, have you guys enjoyed me sharing these things with you throughout the year? Is it like too much? Have you lost interest? Is it too repetitive? Would you prefer to see something in a different way? I don't know really what I'm going to do. I love watching, what's her name? It's just Steph. She's the one who gave me the inspiration for the makeup credits, but she uses makeup up a lot faster than I do. But if that's something that you think is a good system that you'd be interested in seeing over the next year, please let me know. I definitely want to continue to have like conscious consumerism, especially in the clothing and the beauty categories, because again, those are the triggering categories for me. But I'm not sure if this format of the video is what it needs to be. So I'm open to suggestions. Let me know what you think down below. But that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to stop rambling. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will see you guys in my next one.